This motherfucker disrespected me in a way I've never before seen on a baseball. And to be honest, I kind of liked it. This week, I'm facing the worst team in the league, the Cancun Tigres.
Oh, there's no way that's going to be a hit.
And rumor has it, they've been talking a bit of shit about me, so I'm out for revenge. Only problem is, they're the only team that scored more than 2 earned runs against me this year, so I plan to shut them out, get a win, and expand my lead in the Triple Crown. Oh, and there's this little tweet that we need to deal with too, but more on that in a bit.
What is this stretch today for you? You got a little, like, is that coffee?
I already did all my work in there.
A little espresso? I'm hoping my feet don't start burning. That was not it. Poor effort.
Come back to me.
That was also a poor effort.
That was okay.
But you went to throw it this way and it went behind you.
You want the regular one here?
Now watch it stand up. Oh,
You can't
close.
throw it like this. It has to land on the side and rolls up.
Doesn't have to. You could throw that cup all stretch and it would not stand up a single time.
Come on, baby. Oh, that was the one.
It's too flat. It's more likely like that, but that's not the cup throw. The cup throw is supposed to land straight up. That's not the one.
Close. Oh, that was terrible.
That's like a gyro ball. What's higher, your cup landing percentage
My cutter.
or your strike percentage?
I'm not even kidding.
Ah, the cutter! The cutter. You gotta throw more cutters. It's the best one. To be fair, stretch was over before you landed it.
What you just witnessed is an age-old starting pitcher game when you're bored in the dugout. Spin the cup, first person to get it stand up wins. It's a long season.
I'm like really not sore at all today. Probably because I was only throwing 91 yesterday.
I think Aquino would throw 95.
Aquino would throw like low 90s
Maybe
for an inning.
It's literally impossible to throw harder in the bullpen than again.
Nope, I've seen it. I've seen guys that are 95, 96 in the pen, and they go out there and they're 91, 92. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes.
My whole life, I never broke like 91 in a bullpen until this offseason.
Dude, me too. The hardest I'd ever thrown before I got suspended indoors in a bullpen was 93.4.
Yes.
Yeah, not when you're topping 99 in a game. I hit 97.6, I think, at some point while I was suspended. In live ABs indoors. Ah! You, dude. So I once again have 7 days in between starts, which means, oh my God. Thank you. We're gonna move over. I have nothing really to do today. No reason to throw or lift or do anything, just take a full day recovery. So that means tomorrow I will lift and throw. Today I'm just working on my feet, trying to get rid of this plantar fasciitis. So I'm barefoot, trying to make sure that my arch is stable, trying to get my toes activated, get the heart rate up, move the arms a little bit, but I honestly feel really good coming out of the start yesterday. Probably because I was in cruise mode the vast majority of the game. I think I only had like 1 stressful inning. I do need to work on my command because my command of my slider, and especially my command in the last 2 innings was no good. So Ponch just bodied up. Way to knock it down, Ponch, that a baby.
This is Justin Courtney, one of our new teammates, and we've been talking about adding a sweeper to his arsenal.
A little bit I had it together, like inside the seams, because it felt like I could
Yeah.
have something more to like come down on, but
Yeah.
just a little bit looser and on the side. Are you like inside of this or just on top?
I'm like right on them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hey, these new?
No, I just never wear them.
Uh-huh. Kind of nice.
I hate that I colored the Nike sign with red.
I think it'd look good if it was the same teal.
Yeah, right?
They put me back on 85 pitch count.
Really?
Yeah. Your last 4 games have been 101, 119, 127, and 101.
Yeah, that's a lot. But you did it in Japan, right?
Yeah, that's like nothing for me.
Still go ball in practice, so I won't do that tomorrow.
Is that the mindset? The mistake that was like dead straight, like 6 inches off the inner part of the plate to a lefty?
Can't get to the top though. I'll just focus. The velo, I just got to get it up there.
Even if it's veloed down, he probably is not going to crush it. He struggles with both.
He looked bad against you. Like, I was watching the video.
Dude, yeah, like
You were throwing
here.
middle kind of.
Like here and up. It doesn't even have to be true up. That's why I fucked up in the last at bat. Because I was trying to hit here and I'd miss here and it'd be a ball instead of just trying to throw up middle and trusting that it was going to play regardless. You'll be fine. As long as you don't throw an off-speed pitch in the zone, you'll be fine.
He's getting
Hey, grab sweeper, but think like curveball, like on the center of the plate. Just throw it like curveball with sweeper grip. If you try to make it go, it won't go. You just got to think that you keep your hand straight through it on the side. So usually that's like curveball feel, but the thumb underneath lets it slip out a little bit earlier and it'll sweep. Yes. That's the one.
Whenever we get a new pitcher on the team, I always like to watch his bullpens, because I can usually spot mechanical flaws or pitch design flaws pretty quickly, and then I'm better equipped to help him in the future if he has any questions for me.
I have a call at 2:15. I'm gonna take the call here in the dugout so I can just, yeah. I'm doing all right, you know. Baseball season. I'm in Mexico City. To be honest, like Mexico City is not a bad spot to be for playing baseball here. Actually, I think the Astros played the Rockies here. We'll talk to like GMs, and the GMs are like, yeah, we know he'd be helpful in the rotation. We know he'd be a, you know, 1 or a 2. We know he could help. We know he wouldn't be a problem in the clubhouse, but it's not our decision. Right. So I have no idea if the problem is that I'm not good enough, or if the problem is a PR issue, or if but the thing is, when you go down the list of potential problems, like you come away with, well, that can't be it, well, that can't be it, well, that can't be it. And so it's hard to know, like, well, what is it then? That's the conclusion we've come to all the time. Like, we had a GM tell us that I was too expensive. And we're like, okay, I literally offered to play for the minimums, so that can't be the reason. You know, if someone was to sit down and say, hey, we've done an analysis, we think that the negative PR that we would get would last X period of time, and that would cause Y damage, and we think that that's more of a detriment than the value that you would bring on the field, even for the league minimum, so we can't do it. It'd be like, okay, I disagree with that, but I can at least see that there's a process, there's a thought there, that, you know, and you've come to your decision. Yeah. Oh shoot, man, I sure appreciate it. You know, it's been a tough couple years for sure, but you know, the people that are behind the scenes working on my behalf I really appreciate each and every one of them. So thank you for that. You don't have to do that, and it means a lot to me.
I'm actually going to share one of my biggest pet peeves about pitching mechanics in a couple minutes, but before that, we got a game to win.
So the problem with that is, like, everyone on this staff throws a fastball. And if you get a fastball in the top half of the zone, he's out. So why would you ever throw anything else? With Charles, there's no need to throw him anything but like fastball's upper half. He can't get to it. You can just beat him there all day.
I throw a fastball down and away. Does it make sense to throw sinker? So let's say I went fastball down and away and he take it. Usually I would go again, but you were like mix it up, so like fastball, sinker.
What I'm saying is don't get caught into like, oh, I throw in like 6 breaking balls in a row. You'll beat him with your game plan. Just don't get in a rut where you're throwing the same pitch like 3-4 times in a row. If you throw a sinker to Art Charles, I might charge you on the mound. Don't you dare throw a breaking ball in the zone. First pitch. You better fucking not. Now we got the right report. Do that 20 more times if you need to. Do it again. Oh. That was a curveball. He was looking for the heater to get to it.
Switch back grips on my cutter. I don't like this one. It just doesn't feel good.
Good thing the cutter grip doesn't matter at all.
At all.
It's just supposed to do this.
But I can't get a spiral bullet, whatever. If you say you throw your cutter like this, if I throw anything like this, it would break.
Because you need your pointer finger. Yeah.
I feel like I could like get right here. So like that. I'm not looking for this one. I want like more of like.
You don't know what you're looking for.
I'm looking for a good third pitch. That's what I'm looking for. Whether this comes through one day.
No, never will. Change-ups are stupid.
If it's on, I have great days to change it. Great days. Never.
You have a really good third pitch.
You're calling my cutter a good third pitch.
It is. You should have a game where you throw like 30 cutters.
Give up 4 home runs.
No.
I'm telling you, I should have given up at least 4 at last game on just the cutter alone.
Did you?
2 were shot straight back.
Those sound like strikes to me.
Those sound like, oh shit, we're not throwing that one again.
Well, you don't want to get him out with it.
Those are like middle counts.
Yeah, perfect. Now you're in 2 strike count and you can get him out with the other shit, which is probably exactly what happened.
But I want like a power pitch. It's not a power pitch.
What do you mean? All you need to do is throw a bullet with the front of the ball turned up a little bit.
Turned up will make it go down.
Yeah. Mine has a dead gyro ball axis, but the front is tilted up just a little bit. Just a little bit. I throw it, and I'm here, and then the ball comes off and I pronate it. Yeah, that's why my cutter f***ed up my nail on this side.
That's why it didn't make sense to me that they said it was your cutter.
Because it was, I go here and I go whoop.
Here's the problem, man. When I have the cutter, I can feel me pull down like this. I pull with like the front of my finger, so I'm just backspinning and I get a forcing out of it.
Yeah.
My finger will want to pull down like that, then they'll spin it like that.
Uh-huh.
That's not even, that's a shitty fastball.
That's because you're behind it. If you're here and you try to, and you throw it like this and try to turn it over, you'll get that rolling the side of the ball.
So I need to reorientate my finger so it's not here.
Yeah.
Where's your thumb at? You're vertical?
Just some sort of, just comfortable.
Wherever it's cozy.
Something like
Up there?
it's like not true, like split. Like my fastball, I throw here. So it's like split directly.
Yeah.
My cutter, this would be that. And then I just like put it underneath a little bit just so the ball can pop out a little bit more off the thumb. Not much. It's like
Your thumb slides under.
just a little bit. What fastball of his have they hit today?
None.
So why the fuck would you throw a curveball in zone? Thank you. This is sick. Thank you. Pretty sick. I like that.
Not the best game for us. We lost to Yucatan to end our 7-game winning streak, and Leal gave up 6 runs, which might seem like a bad thing, but it was actually a major turning point in his season. Over his next 4 games to end the regular season, he went 24 innings pitched, allowed 1 earned run, and struck out 36, so today wasn't all bad.
I think the field's wet and my socks are now soaked. Yep. That's a tough beat for your boy. Oh well. You gotta have your toes like grabbing, you know? And when you have a shoe on, your toes just like sit there like, I'm asleep. Terrible catch play partner. One time. Yeah, I'm on the bus today, so I'm not trying to get in any like salty Ponce moment fights, you know? I'll trade you some spin rate if you trade me some efficiency or some upward tilt, you know? I'm like 100% efficient, but it's at like 115. I didn't get my pronation supination in today. Now my radial head hurts. So today I'm trying to continue my mechanical focus from a couple days ago. I'm trying to get my hip to rotate, which means I need to have the weight on the ball of my foot. Feel the hips go first and let that load the scap for me. That felt really good in the game. It's just, when I got to the 6th and 7th, my delivery slipped a little bit because it was kind of a new movement pattern and my command got a little bit worse because of it. But the ball was jumping out of my hand nice and easy. All my pitches were crisp and sharp. So, and then hopefully it's fully taken hold for the game where I don't have to think about it all and where my command stays stable. I guess while I'm playing catch, I'll talk a little bit about a key mechanical difference between how things should happen and how things are taught. It kind of bothers me, honestly, that pitchers are taught this because it's so backwards. But pitchers are taught to come set, get the weight in your heel, get into your back hip, load your back leg. But in no other athletic movement in any sport are you taught to be on your heels. Because if you're ever on your heels, you end up as a meme on the internet forever. Really, in order to rotate your hips or do any athletic movement, you need the weight on the ball of your foot so that you can pivot and move. Pitching coaches will sit there and tell pitchers to get the weight on the heel and then be an athlete on the mound and feel athletic. But you literally can't unless you're on your toe and the ball of your foot. So if your pitching coach has told you to like load the hip and get into your heel, you should probably not do that. You should probably practice keeping 60 to 70% of the weight on the ball of your foot when you're playing catch and see how well your hips rotate and how much more athletic you feel. Basically, if you think about the weight room, you want to do more of a squat where your knees are going over your toes as opposed to a deadlift where your butt's going back and taking the weight into your heels. But pitchers are taught to do deadlifts and hip hinge and coil, and it's exactly opposite of what should be happening. Controversial take. Ooh, that was a good throw. Let's try the splitter. Yep, not throwing it hard enough. We'll avoid that one today. Actually, we'll throw it again. Why not? Thanks, sir. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Sweeper looks good.
I'm gonna throw it. If I get up 0-2, I'll start somebody with a cutter or throw a fastball maybe and then a slide. I'm gonna try it. I feel like I just gotta aim. Like I'm thinking curveball, but like in your third to a righty.
Curveball, yeah, just curveball middle, and then the break will take it laterally instead of down. Kev, you want to hit some fungos?
Sure.
Well, the tarp's not on. If they need to tarp it, they can. Or maybe it's gonna rain too much and they're gonna have to tarp it. Let's evaluate this here because it is starting to... Well, for workout today, I got a couple things that have been going on. My left heel has been pretty sore, so I haven't been able to do any plyometric stuff. So what I've been trying to do is just maintain my strengths. Box squat, 3 sets of 3, as heavy as I can go. We're gonna try to get 3x3 at 365 or higher on box squat today. The reason I box squat is because I have some hip defects. My hip sockets are a little bit corkscrewed, which means I don't have as much range of motion and flexion. I can really only get up to about 73, 75 degrees before my hips start having to roll. So I limit my depth on squats to what I have in that range of motion in my hips so that I don't hurt myself and get my hips out of alignment, get back spasms, high groin pulls. I've had that a lot in my career before I started limiting myself. We're gonna pair that with a row. We're gonna do some split squats, heavy, and we're gonna pair that with a press. Split squats are great for block leg. If you have trouble landing on your block leg and it drifts forward on you, split squats might be a good option for you because it teaches the body how to get into this split position and drive with the front leg out of it, which is the same motion you experience when you're landing. You absorb, then you have to drive out of that to continue rotating the hips and the transfer energy to the ball. For all you high school kids out there that throw 80 miles an hour and have block legs that look like this, do some split squats. I'm just basically maintaining my big muscle groups, trying to maintain the strength there, and I'm hopeful by next homestand I'll be able to do plyometrics again, start getting my body like moving, jumping.
If I change uniform one more time, I'm gonna kill somebody.
You want to pick the uniforms next time, Lo? When I start, you can pick the uniforms.
I just want it one time. When I put it on, just one time.
What do you got on? 1 green sock, 1 red sock,
Oh boy.
newspaper jersey, pastel hat. Just go for the worst uniform combo possible.
And throw up. And throw up at the same time.
So you're not on that idea.
I am not. Great fan of Ken Griffey Jr., but when he turns the hat around backwards,
Oh no, I make that mistake all the time.
yeah. Then, of course, Ken Griffey Jr., all the kids love him. So what do the kids do?
Right.
Uniform's sacred. That's all.
I wear a backwards hat in the dugout all the time. All right, bench press. A lot of discussion in the baseball community whether baseball players should bench press and specifically should pitchers bench press. The answer is a resounding yes. Here's why. When your torso starts to rotate, the pec is being stretched. It gets to end range and then has to turn around and pull your arm into acceleration. If you don't have a strong pec, you're gonna put a lot of stress on the shoulder, the bicep. Caveat to that is you don't need to get super strong concentrically, so just doing a bunch of bench press and getting super big and strong there isn't necessarily beneficial. What is super beneficial is eccentric and isometric, so being able to control the weight down into the bottom and then getting out of it. We're in a rain delay, which means it's time for everyone's favorite segment. What's in the box? Oh boy. If I can even open the box. We got paper. We have some stuff from Zet. See what we got. Shorts. These look nice. Let's try these on in a second. Okay. Beams design on the spine. So we got shorts, we got a shirt. Let's see what this is. Is this a hoodie? Yeah, a little lightweight hoodie. Sleeveless, so I can show off all of my biceps that I don't have. Ooh, we got a gloves. Pokemon socks. These have got to be for Rachel or something. Jigglypuff. Yeah, Zet Pro Status box with, ooh, I'm excited for this. I've been waiting for a couple months for this. This is awesome. Oh boy, learn how to untie a knot, Trevor. That says pudding, which is Jigglypuff. Nice little pink color. Anraku.
Oh, nice. Toribaba.
Torebabawa.
Yeah.
Japanese kanji.
Yes, kanji. Oh, pudding. Oh, nice. Food.
Pudding, right?
Yeah. Pudding.
Nice?
Nice.
Okay. Nice stiff feel. It's not like fully broken in, but it's also not like straight out of the box hard. I can't squeeze it. Same model as my green glove here, one of my favorites. This one you can see is it's pretty floppy and like broken in, but I've also been using it for about a year. This one, see, it doesn't really flop around as much, but I can still close it and play catch with it on the first day. So got a new pudding glove. I can't wait to strike people out with this. Shout out to Zet for sending this to me. I really appreciate you guys. It's got the TB sword logo on the web here, which is awesome. One of my favorite things, actually. I wish I had thought of this design when I was designing my logo, because I just would have used this instead of the Power Outage logo. But the Power Outage logo is still cool. We got one more box here. Let's check it out. This one is from Momentum. Look at that. Power Outage. So this, I guess, is what customers get when they buy merch from us. So if you haven't bought merch from us, you should go to trevorbauer.com and buy some so you can experience this yourself. Oh, okay. We got a new Just Looking shirt. I love the backwards K here. Very nice. We got to wear this to the field for my next start and get a Just Looking K, and we'll do a mid-game merch plug for this shirt. Pretty sick. Let's see what else we got. Locked in. Very important to be locked in all of your starts so you can get Just Looking. And the quality of this is actually really nice. Oh yes, I've been waiting for this one. Got the Power Outage logo on the front, but on the back, down the back, we have Sword, my new favorite. Anraku.
Oh,
Sword.
nice.
You do Sword?
Good.
Good? New merch is available, trevorbauer.com, watch-momentum.com. Go get yours today. This guy has 0 homers. 0. Maybe he's trying and he's just missing. That could be it. Happens to all of us. Get this guy out. Beautiful. What? Ugly finder. Ay!
Viendo este partido, un saludo a Teodorita.
Saludos.
Y también a Alfredo Alba. Alfredo no se hizo profesional, hijo de...
Yes! Get down, get down, get down. Down, that's down. What a great fucking play. Boy, Flo, nice throw.
I was tired as fuck in the first inning. But I needed, they didn't let me.
Just learn. For
It
next
was a
one.
20 minutes. Yes. So what do I do? Just shorten up my fucking.
If they're asking, like, hey, I need 30 minutes. Like,
Okay.
Or if they like, hey, you have 20, the game can't start without you.
Okay.
So just get your shit done.
Yeah.
For rally dogs to work, they gotta be like the most terrible thing.
Already got a hit.
I know.
Take a bite yet.
You just made it. You thought about it. Don't walk the 9-hole hitter, Ronnie. You can't walk the 9-hole hitter. Thank you. I want to know what happened on that fucking cross-up, dude.
On that what?
The cross-up. In my game, I think, the pitcher threw a fastball. The catcher thought it was going to be a breaking ball and like squared him up in the chest. And then he was like immediately yelling at the pitcher. They had a group meeting on the mound with the pitching coach and everything. They were yelling at each other. And then as soon as they got in the dugout, the catcher just fucking punched him in the face.
You did?
Yeah.
I missed that.
Me too, but I like
2 days ago?
yes. I was like, the only way that happens is if the catcher called slider, pitcher shakes, catcher calls slider again, pitcher says okay, and then just throws a fastball. But I don't know if that's what happened or not. Más carreras ahora! Por favor, por favor!
Oh, baby.
Yeah! What's that, babe? Rafa, tell him, ball. No, ball. 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 Why are we not pinch running here?
Because you didn't pinch hit already. But who pinch hitting? I guess we got a king on it. They should. If they do, they should use me.
You have the right equipment on to pinch run?
Take my shoes off.
There you go.
Perfect. I got the arm sleeve.
You do have the arm
Already
sleeve. You got the flare.
classified.
He said he's going to throw a sleeper today.
So why is a guy like him not in the States? What do you think?
Well, last year he was 91, 92, and then got released. This offseason was like, oh, I don't throw hard enough, so I got to go figure out how to throw hard. And he put on like 4 or 5 miles an hour. Couldn't get a job because no one knew he threw that hard, so he went to indie ball, shoved an indie ball, and then we picked him up.
Oh, we got him from Indy Ball. I thought he came from that 50.
in Toronto. Or not Toronto, but it was in Canada somewhere.
Yeah, I was doing this thing, man.
Velo is king, kids. Don't wait till it's too late to figure that out. And if you need help throwing harder, 1 in 4 people who use 4App's mechanical analysis feature add 5 miles an hour or more to their fastball. And that can seriously change a career, but more on that in a second.
You gotta come set, bro.
Get in the gap. Get in the gap. Run. Let's go. No, 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 no. Yeah!
It was a close game with Yucatan, but we pulled it out in the end to take the series win. Off to Puebla for a new stadium tour. Oh, and Puebla is the team that we've cleared benches with twice already this year. And I think I finally figured out why, because it gets a little chippy. They canceled our game today because of rain. Apparently it's been pouring because the ground looks like this, but I have yet to see it rain all day. Anyway, we have the night off, so we came here to this little town that like simulates Italy, or it's modeled off of Italy. Looked really cool on a TikTok video I saw, so we're gonna check it out. Yvonne, what is this place?
place is like the Toscana in Italy. Everything starts with like there's a hotel, stores, and restaurants. Now there's a couple neighborhoods, so you can buy a house, but it have to be the same style.
If this is what Italy looks like, I should go to Italy. I've never been. You've never been to Italy?
Why?
Like everyone's just been to Italy? Oh gosh. What did you do, Kev?
Add it to the collection.
Kev has been taking secret, sneaky pictures of me at inopportune moments all throughout the year. Are you gonna put that on like Instagram? Where are you gonna put those?
Yeah, I'll probably post it on Instagram. We'll probably have like a dump just of all the photos.
So follow Kevin's Instagram here so you can see all the sneaky photos after the season. Rachel, grab the bull by the horns. There you go. This is a really cool little street. Whoever put this together design-wise did an incredible job. Flowers, vines on the buildings. Would I look good in this, Rich? Oh, she's ignoring me. Never mind. It's a good fit.
It's a good look. Yeah, or the Diablitos.
Rachel wants male dancers at the Diablos games wearing this. I actually really like this this leather jacket right here. I like I don't know what it's called, but where the leather's a little bit darker around the edges. What's that called? Do you know what that's called?
The collar.
I know it's the collar, Rach. I would get that, except I don't have any outfits that it would go with, so it would be kind of useless.
You have to start somewhere. You think you have nothing that goes with anything because you're right, because all you wear is this, the like sword.
Yeah, get your sword merch at trevorbauer.com.
You have to start building your collection of clothes, your wardrobe, and it starts with one piece that you like, and then you're like, I'll buy this because it'll go with this, and then it just starts expanding.
Sounds like I'd spend a lot of money on clothes and have a lot of space taken up by clothes that I would hardly ever wear.
Probably true, but you could buy that with your jacket. You like that one?
Yeah, I like that one.
I don't like that.
It's my leather jacket, Rachel. It's my taste that matters. My excellent taste in leather. I actually really like the leather work here in Mexico. It's one of my favorite things. This lamp is also extremely cool. I would definitely have this in my house. I love the texture and like the way the light comes through it. Well, it's starting to drizzle here, so we're gonna have to take some cover and get some food. We got some little restaurants here in the courtyard which look delicious. Hey, buddy. I'm about to lose half my vlog viewership, but I'm a cat guy.
Do Mexican cats like spicy food, like salsa? Well, I got like some spicy, and the cats are. I don't want to give the poor guy some food that he's gonna get like smoked out by. He gobbled it right up. And he's eating his vegetables too, the little carrots that I threw down there.
I've seen some comments on the recent vlogs where people are asking me to bring back some of the lifestyle stuff that I used to do in Japan and in MLB. And it's true that most of my content this year has been filmed at the field. I really haven't left my hotel room nearly as much as I normally would during a season. One of the main reasons for that is 4app. For those of you who don't know, I have my own app. It's called 4app Sports. You can download it in the App Store. Just search for APP Sports. And one of the main features on there is the mechanical analysis feature. So when I open up 4app, this is the portal that I see. And when I click on Review Portal, I get to see all the people who have submitted video for me to review. So as you can see, there's been quite a few people recently that have submitted video for me to review. Like just this week alone, we've had over 30 people submit videos. Now, when I get videos in, I go through and I look at the mechanics, I break it all down, I tag all the flaws that I see, and I recommend drills for people to do to fix those flaws. Now, by the time this video comes out, our new feature about throwing programs will be out, in which every analysis will actually get a recommended throwing program that updates on a daily basis based on how your body's feeling, based on your goals. So it's taken a long time for me to build that, and it's finally ready to release. So a lot of my free time this year has been going to breaking down those analyses and building that product, trying to help the youth get better at baseball, trying to help pitchers get better, and trying to build this product so I can help more people. And for those of you who haven't used it yet, I think it's a great product, and I wish I had something like this as a kid, which is why I built this. So I would love it if you try it out and give me some feedback on how you think it is, if you think it's helpful, or what I could add to it to make it better in the future. Okay, we are in Puebla, our rivals. We've cleared benches with them in both series this year, but this is my first time at their place, so let's check it out. This is the locker room. So it's not the smallest that we've been in, not the biggest, but plenty good enough. My locker's over here. I got a nice little place on the side of it for my bag. Overall, not a bad locker room. Here are the showers. Not bad, not great, kind of middle of the road. We got stalls over here. Toilet paper is in the stalls, so that's good. Yeah, we got marble sinks. This looks like more of the locker room, kind of split out here since there's not enough room for all the players behind me. We have a staircase that leads to, let's run to the top real quick. Leads to nothing. We are outside, so this is storage. Clubhouse is separate from the stadium, and just we can walk outside here. What's up, Lo?
How we doing, Trev?
Hello, everyone. Team's just getting here. Go down these stairs, we get to the field. We'll leave that alone. Got training room. Trainer. Coach has got a very small little locker room in there. I'm not gonna put the camera in there, but that's what's there. We have an empty fridge. Get in there, Kev. We're gonna have Kev Popsicle later. This is one of my, I don't know if I've ever seen this before. We have a dugout restroom. It looks like this. It's kind of interesting. Dugout, if you're any taller than I am, you're gonna have trouble maybe potentially hitting your head. Nice long dugout, plenty of space for everybody. So this is nice. Now, one of the things is we have these sponsor things on the wall, but they're kind of falling off, just held on by athletic tape. We got all natural field. So we got dirt warning tracks, we got grass field, grass infield, grass outfield, all natural. Well maintained too, and it's not like weed grass. It's like actual baseball field grass. The stadium's actually really cool. We got a pretty tall first deck, first bowl of the stadium. Reminds me a little bit of the River Cats in Sacramento. Pretty normal sized field. We are at like 6,500 elevation here, so the ball probably flies. Outfield is actually pretty cool. We got some big billboards for sponsors, and looks like fake grass batter's eye in the center, but it looks really cool.
Bullpen was on the field.
Where is it now?
Back there.
So you gotta walk on the concourse?
Yeah, you gotta walk on the concourse.
Hey, how far is the cage?
He's behind the scoreboard.
I feel like I'm in a zoo right here with the net, and like, you know, it's like, no, it's like the birds. It's like, you guys are like birds, you know? You got this little like net over you, and you just fly around, but you can't escape because there's a net on top. That's not the sound that birds make. Okay. As far as natural turf fields that we played on this year, this is definitely the best one. Kind of a cool backdrop. You have the big soccer stadium right behind this stadium. Oh my goodness. Yeah, look at this. We got a moat. I've always wanted to play on a baseball field that instead of a warning track, you got a moat filled with alligators. This is the closest we've come. Look at this. If you hit a ball in the pipe and it disappears, it's got to just be a homer. Let's check out the bullpen. Got some garden tools out here behind. Bullpens connect. Just know if the bullpens wanted to fight each other, we could just run behind the fence and fight. That's their bullpen right over there. Okay, got 2 mounds. Nice and tall. Oh my goodness, no. What? Wait, hold on. How off center are these plates? So I'm standing here. This rubber is pointing at the door down there. So the rubber I'm on right now, the plate should be right here, but it's there. Kev, it's got to be off by what, 5 feet? Dude, RIP to the pitchers warming up here. Oh my goodness. How about this one? This one is aligned, and there's no markings on the grass to denote 60 feet. Okay, so we got some problems in the bullpen. It's going to be a little bit janky warming up. You're going to be crossfiring a little bit. Let's check out, this got to be a bathroom. Yeah, that's not bad for a bullpen bathroom, not at all. Got plenty of space for all the bullpen arms, and you can sit here and have a great view of the game. So yeah, overall, not bad. Let's go check out the cage. To get to the cage, you got to walk up here on the concourse. So if you're trying to get some swings in during the game, don't even think about it. That's the batter's eye. Here's our cage. Out here in the trees, it's actually pretty cool out here. It's like nice, got a nice fresh feel to it. How do we take BP during the game? Like if a position player needs to hit in the middle of the game to get loose?
No way.
No? Kind of a cool cage, Jeff. I don't mind it. Very short. What's this room here? It's locked.
What that means?
Jigglypuff.
Oh.
You know Pokemon?
Yeah.
Yeah, the little pink one that sings all the time. The softest Pokemon in existence. Because what's more embarrassing than a dude on the mound wearing a pink glove that says Jigglypuff on it?
Imagine you sword
and
the
just
first guy.
yeah, and just dominating. You know what I mean? It's like Jigglypuff used Sing. It was super effective. It opens up a whole new level of trolling. Ugh. Ooh, my psoas is tight. Psoas, dude, I freaking tore my psoas last year. Have you ever heard of someone tearing their psoas? Yeah, I did that last year. Grade 2 tear of my psoas.
I didn't even know you could tear it.
I didn't either. I thought it was a completely useless muscle. They're like, yeah, you tore your psoas. I'm like, oh, is that why I can't move my leg at all? I'm like, yeah. Who is a single eligible bachelor for today? Anyone? Ronnie and Leal? Leal, you got Ronnie? Who you got? I'll email you, that's fine. Dude, my body feels great today. What is going on? Ronnie, who you got? You got Leal? Wait, who does Lakin have then?
Oh, I got Bauer.
There's some shady shit going on this team right now. Catch play partners are not loyal. It's all right, Ronnie. We don't need them anyway. Yep.
Jigglypuff. So I got a bullpen tomorrow. My body feels great today, so I'm just trying to maintain, trying to stay on the toe and the ball of my foot since that's my focus this cycle. But the main focus today is to get my new pudding glove, Jigglypuff. My bad, because I really want to strike someone out with the Jigglypuff glove. Oh no, I pulled it. Get your pointer finger out of the way. Your pointer finger's too active on that pitch. Yeah, you want your middle finger, so just get this thing, whether you spike it or put it up, get out of the way. That's the one. Yeah, that's way tighter. I can't see the like dot or spin or anything. It's just a white ball coming at me and then it's gone. The first two that you threw me were a little bit too sweeperish. And it's because that pointer finger is too active.
Yeah, I had it here.
Yeah.
And then that one, I just went here.
Yeah, you can stack it, you can spike it, you can keep it off the ball, whatever.
I like the stack.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try that.
That finger point's got to be the one because that's what creates the spin. And it's the most in front of the ball, so you get more top spin. Whereas this one's behind the ball a little bit, so you get more side spin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The two that you threw me were like
night and day.
Bangers. You got a pen today?
I'm just throwing.
Throw a couple. Yeah.
Touch and feel. New one?
New one.
Dang, I think it's.
Pudding has Jigglypuff.
Yes. It's perfect.
Can't wait. First person. Yeah, the color's sick.
It's sick, bro.
I thought it was suede.
It smells so good. You don't like how lazy that is.
It's a perfect like weight.
It needs to be in the frame.
I love how they're lazy.
Now I just need to take care of it as well as Enraku takes care of his. Every day, glove oil, polish, clean. Expelliarmus! Sick! Sick!
You gonna go to Japan next year, Charles?
I think so. I obviously want to get a job in MLB.
Yeah.
And if not, then I'll probably go back to Japan and try to win the Cy Young in Japan.
Yeah.
Because no one's ever won both. I want to be the first person to win both of them.
You're a better pitcher than you were when you got to Japan now.
And I know the league.
Now you
like,
know the league.
I think it was my last 100 innings there. I put up a 1.6, but my first like 30 innings were so bad that I ended up with a 2.7 on the year. But now that I know the league, it's like, okay, once I go back, I'm not going to be surprised by anything. And I'm just going to put up a 1.6 through the whole season. I'm going to have it in my contract that I throw every 5th day instead of every 7th. So I'll make more starts, I'll throw more innings, I'll have more strikeouts.
In your contract, you'll put what?
I'll throw every 5th game instead of every 7th.
Oh, okay.
So I'll get like 6 more starts than any of the other pitchers there. You! Give me a fist pump! Let me see it! Let me explain. Our team in Puebla have beef this year, so every time we play each other, they want to beat us extra bad. Now, their pitcher had a good start to the game, for 2 innings, and after the second, he walked off the mound looking at our dugout, giving us a fist pump like this, as if 2 innings makes a game. So when we put up a bunch of runs against him, I wanted to know where the fist pumps were. Give me the fist pump! Let me see the fist pump! I want it!
Yeah, in Spanish, grita! Grita!
Did he give us the rocking a baby? I'm just gonna say this to the vlog right now. If you're a pitcher and you give a 2-run bomb to go behind in the game, you can't give the other team the baby rocking. That's just not how you do it. Like, we're your daddy. I don't get it. So after giving up a 2-run bomb to lose the lead, we were yelling at him as he walked off the mound. And instead of just walking to his dugout with his head down in shame for blowing the lead, he decided to turn around and yell at our dugout. I want the fist pump! Give me the fist pump! I want it! I want the fist pump! So of course, when Ornelas hit a ball into orbit for a 3-run homer, we had to chirp at him a little bit more. It's like, my dude, what are you doing? Rock that baby, bitch! Take a shower! Give me the fist pump! In retrospect, this is probably why we ended up brawling with him twice this year, but whatever, he deserved it. I'm just gonna do this the rest of the game. I hope he looks at me.
Hey, I just get on camera.
Yeah.
I'm right here.
Oh yeah.
Hi, baby. You're my baby.
Yeah.
My baby.
Insurance rally, dog. Grimy, just peanut butter. Chunky. No Nutella, no jelly. Guaranteed run right here. When you're willing to sacrifice like this for the boys come through. Ponce, you think an umpire in this league has the balls to toss Robbie?
I don't know, but that had been real close right there.
Booty toss. You got toss? Nice.
Attaboy, attaboy.
Good game, boys. Just give them one of these, rock them to sleep.
So we took game 1 against Puebla for what feels like our 100th win against them this year. It's a good thing their starter rocked us to sleep, I guess.
That was a good cutter right there, Ponce. Cutter, down, right in the bag. Yeah, Lo came to me the other day and was like, oh, they're gonna run on you after the first. And I was like, well, the reason I went high leg kick is because I have Art Charles at the plate. What's his name? Isn't gonna run at first with 2 outs and their power hitter at the plate. So I went high leg kick, but normally I go slide step and I'm like 1-2. When's the last time someone stole a base against me? I know one happened in Yucatan. He stole third with 2 outs. No, he stole third with no outs, that's right.
Jigglypuff's your favorite?
I think it's the most embarrassing for a hitter. Like, is there a Pokemon you'd rather lose to less than Jigglypuff? This little pink fluff ball that just sings? I mean, Magikarp's pretty shitty, but at least it evolves into Gyarados. How far do you normally go on Bullpen day? You want to go like 120, 150, 120? All right. The goal for today is to work on mechanics for the first, I don't know, 8 or 10 pitches. Wouldn't it hit you? It hit the camera. Make sure that I'm getting the ball in my foot and big toe. Gotta make sure and lock my eyes in, keep my posture stable, direct everything to the plate without pushing off my backside. I need to rotate off my backside. That's the one.
It had the arm side run.
Yeah, it had the circle to it and everything. I don't know if I can do it in the pen, but when I'm working on mechanics, I don't really care where the ball's going. Just thinking about how my hip is rotating and how my body feels. Do nothing on the upper half and just rotate the lower half. Yeah. All right, so mechanics feel good. Got good mechanical work in, the mechanics carried over to the command portion. I was able to clear my head of the mechanics and just think about the command on all but like 2 pitches. But I recognized it and I was able to make the adjustment to the next pitch. My backside's rotating, feel like I'm on the ball of my foot again. So all the work that I've been doing in between, doing the right drills, got my mechanics right. Gracias. Thank you. Yeah, if you want to know what the right drills to do are for you, you can go to the App Store. You can check out 4 App Sports, 4 APP Sports. You can download it, submit a mechanical analysis. For just $200, I'll tell you what's wrong with your mechanics, what you can work on, what you do well, and give you the right drills so that you can get back on track, just like I just did.
When my arm feels fully healthy, I can do anything.
Yeah, my body feels healthy. It's just like the ball, like
it just goes.
It's easy. Curveball feel good?
Mm-hmm. I just got to really make sure it's late as possible because if not, it'll pop up
Yeah.
here, it'll pop.
For me on my curveball, it's like the shoulder. If I drive the shoulder like as far forward as possible, then
Okay,
I just, yeah, right shoulder.
Okay, yeah.
Just take your right shoulder like as
it
far
won't-
towards,
won't,
yeah. Because if you think about this, going like forward to the target, you can't do that, right? Ren, what was that, slider? Splitter. What is splitter in Japanese? Splitto.
Fork?
Fork.
Oh, fork. Fork ball.
Ren, storeto. Cut the ball. Cut the ball. Cut the ball. Cut the ball. Slider. Carball. Carball. Kabu. Kabu. What is sinker? What is sinker? Shinka. Okay. Basically all the same.
Only Williams said. Was your name different in Japan?
Toreba Baua. Oh, that's you. You got room. That means the next one is me. Oh, that's me. I haven't been able to power shag in like a month and a half because my foot's been hurting. Like I'll breathe hard for 20 minutes shagging BP because it's fun because I'm trying to track something down. If I start breathing hard for like 5 minutes and just conditioning, I'm like, yeah, this sucks. All right, let's see if I get one behind the back here. Oh, I probably could have gotten that one. Oh, that's me. Oh, right at you, Ronnie, right at you.
They would have missed me still.
Yeah, I really like this glove. This glove's like the perfect combination of like weight, shape, color, broken in enough, but not too much. Zach killed it with this one. It's like a little bit more red.
A hot red pink.
Yeah, it's not like a bright like Barbie pink, but I like the color.
Are these 2 7 games or 2 9 games? 7 games. So whoever scores first wins, pretty much.
Today was a doubleheader because our first game of the series got rained out. Now, in Japan, they don't play doubleheaders, they just reschedule the game. In the States, usually doubleheaders are 2 9-inning games, but here in Mexico, they're 2 7-inning games. So that's what Ronnie's referring to here.
I got it. Ball! Ball! What we don't need is a rain delay in a doubleheader. It's not actually gonna rain, is it?
Oh no, swing it.
There we go.
Hey, swing it, kid! pressure's on him. He got to throw 3 strikes in a row.
Yeah, but if Aquino gets the middle fastball, he's gonna try to hit it out.
No, he said as a hitter, 3-1, you always be ready. And I was like, if that's you, yeah.
3-1, I'm throwing you a slider. For ball, I get swing. Okay, Ponce, gonna need you to be in the zone. Need to work ahead.
Cutter, slider, slider.
Well, Ponce doesn't throw a cutter, so.
He doesn't? I thought he did.
He does, but he doesn't throw it in the game. He hates that pitch.
Slider, slider, slider,
Yeah.
slider, slider.
But he likes fastball up to Peter, so we'll see if he does that or not. Sword? What was the first pitch? A cutter? 88?
Yank and everything, so you can't really tell the difference.
I know. The first one had to have been a cutter, right?
Yeah.
Can you take a picture of the Chupa Chups and send it to Rachel? Tell her we didn't know she had her own candy line already. You talked to Ponce? Is he all right?
He just wanted some medication.
Is he all right?
Seems fine.
Ponce had a rough outing. He didn't make it out of the first, didn't even get an out, and he just didn't have his command. And I've had outings like that, and they fucking suck. And it's always hard as a teammate too, because you don't know if you should talk to the guy that had a bad outing or just leave him alone. On one hand, you don't want the guy to feel like the team hates him and doesn't want to talk to him. But on the other hand, as a competitor, when you have a rough outing like that, you're usually pretty pissed off and don't want to talk to anyone. I don't know. It's a tricky situation.
This guy looks like someone who wants to give up a homer. Oh, that was the one. That's all his swing is built to do. Lunge forward, see the ball break, and catch it out front before it breaks. I thought about having like a little sword in my back pocket, so every time I just pull it out, I was gonna make a sword, like a sword trophy, but put like laser engravers, like put someone's name on it. So every time I got a sword, just send it over to them for them to keep. I could easily make that. Laser cutter, yeah. You just get a flat sheet, you carve it out, you just put the name on there, and you send it over. But I'd want to do it like on an actual like metal sword or whatever, and then use the laser engraver just to engrave their name on it.
So all the sons are coming out. Here's the son, you got that guy's son, whatever. I was like, we should bring Eric back out. Remember his son?
Yeah, my son Eric is joining us today.
How do you like it out here? You had a good time?
Yeah, he had a great time. And the video he made he titled it, I Became Teammates with Trevor Bauer, used my name, and it's like his best video ever. And he's all proud of it, and it's like, he deserves all of it. But yeah, his video made it number 10 on YouTube trending. First 24 hours, like 450,000 people watched the video. We haven't made it to number 1 on trending, but we got up to as high as 3, I think. But my video on, like when I announced that she like all the text messages and everything, that got up in the top 10. 3 of my Japan blogs were top 10. I think Momentum's had like 3 or 4 videos that are like number 3. I don't think we've ever gotten past number 3. Did you see what happened at dinner last night?
Dinner?
Yeah.
No.
It's me, Rachel's across from me, Kevin, Bundy. This guy and his 2 friends, like mid-40s, let's say. I'm sitting down with a fork. He comes up right next to me, goes like this, and hey, can you take a picture with me? I'm like, I'm eating right now. And he goes, oh, okay. So he sits down at the table. It's like, you're me. He sits down at the table like this far away and just stares at me all of dinner. Doesn't order food, doesn't have a drink, just looking at me. So then we're about, I don't know, I'm like a minute or 2 done clearing my plate. I'm sitting there having a conversation with Lo, and the guy grabs his kid and sends his kid. So the kid comes up and says, can you sign my ball? Like his ball is over my plate. I said, no, I'm eating right now, not right now. The kid says, okay, and leaves. And then the guy starts berating me. He's like, no. With me, that attitude, like, look, I follow your career ever since you're in LA. Like, I'm a fan of yours, we're fans of yours, but like that attitude, no. With me, like, I respect you. We're adults, I respect you, but not with the kids. Not with the kids. That attitude, you can't with the kids. I'm Mexican. This goes on for 2 minutes. He's like berating me for 2 minutes. I'm literally the entire time, I'm just staring at him. I don't think I blinked once. I just looked him straight in the eyes until he stops talking, and then I just go back to like eating.
Is it like broken English?
No, it was English.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Nice play. Great play. And then he wants to take a picture with me after, like when I get up. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? One, I don't owe you anything. You know what I mean? I'm happy to sign and take pictures, but I don't owe you that.
No.
Also, I'm at a team dinner. It's like roped off.
Yeah.
Like you can't go back there because the team's eating there. Just because I happen to be sitting near there, you think you can come over and grab? Don't put your hands on me first off.
That's over the line.
And then try to use the kid as like, oh, you're a piece of shit.
Now I see it as like an actual security threat because
hey, yo, for sure.
Disabled could add a knife on him.
For sure. So then afterwards, like there's like 12 people waiting for me that I like when I was walking back to the elevator. I'm like, oh, can you sign this? Can you take a picture? I'm like, yeah, sure. Because they were respectful. They didn't come bother me at my meal. When I got up, They're like, hey, can you do this? And of course, I'm happy to. Oh, Gamboa was the same way. Gamboa got up to leave. The guy gets up and Gamboa's walking away. He goes over like this. He goes, hey, take a picture with me. Hey, buddy, please take. And Gamboa's standing there like, who the f are you?
Hey, what's your average in the big league?
069. It's actually 068, but I wish it was 069. If you pitch to me and I pitch to you 100 at bats, who would have more hits?
Me?
No.
Yeah.
No shot. Yeah? How hard do you throw? Like 80? 78?
76. Max.
Bro, I'm banging your shit all over the yard.
Right here, look.
I'm gonna walk 100 times. I'm gonna walk 100 times then. All right. Oh. I've never hit a homer in my life in professional baseball, but if I face that, I'm taking that 450. Not advertising the Eric 450 shirt. Definitely not going to talk about kingofjuco.com. I'm a terrible hitter, but when we play 4v9, I hit well. What do I probably have like a 500 average in 4v9s. I got to ask some people what, I have an important question for you.
Question.
I'm pitching and Ornelas is at the plate. 100 at bats. Then we switch. He's pitching and I'm at the plate. Who ends up with more hits?
It wins. Wow.
That quick? He's gonna get like 22 hits max. You don't think I can bang on 80 miles an hour? It's terrible. I'm probably the worst hitter on the team. I'm just saying, me or Ornelas. He throws 80.
Yeah, but I see you swim.
I'm on the mound. Ornelas is at the plate. 100 at bats. Then we switch. Me or Ornelas.
Hey.
Wow!
Wow! Ese brazo no.
Now he's trying to apologize. Look at that. You choose me, right?
Oh, of course.
Yes. Thank you. I got like 5.
How many big leagues you got here? Zero.
Hey, 100 at bats. How many homers you hitting off me?
5.
No shot. 5? Maybe on a little league.
I need to be positive.
My man.
I'm taking Ornelas in that.
You got Ornelas?
Yeah.
He throws 78, dude.
Nah. Do you have any sponsors?
Kind of.
Commercials or anything?
Ads in the YouTube videos. Yeah. So I guess technically I have sponsors there, but they like sponsor 1 video or 2 videos. I don't have any like partners. Like I did ExpressVPN, I have a SeatGeek one coming out. My YouTube channel right now is like for the views that I generate on my YouTube channel, not necessarily for me, the athlete. Because all the sponsors I did have for me, the athlete, like Gatorade and Lids and Nike and the card Tops, they all dropped me when the allegations came out. Yeah, so. How about Red? We dropped the first game of the doubleheader, but we took the second to secure the series win, and now it's time for my revenge on Cancun. First off, let's chat about this tweet. Rox is the player development director for the Tigres. Now, their record this year was 25-64, good for dead last place in the league. But in my first start of the year, coming off of no spring training and being sick and stuck in a hotel room for 5 days, they scored 4 runs off of me, and he tweeted this. Since that tweet, I've just gone on to be the best pitcher in the league, evidenced by the fact that I lead every category necessary to win the Triple Crown right now. So Rox, if you want to chat about player development sometime, the beer and the tacos are on me, alright? But for now, I'm just going to dominate your team real quick. So going into this game, my manager put me on an 85 pitch count, so my goal is to get through 6 innings and shut these guys out. Who's going to be the first person to strike out against Jigglypuff? Here's how the game started. Not you. How is that a hit? Oh, there's no way that's going to be a hit. Are you f***ing kidding me? Oh, you're going to be out at third. Yeah! How about Frankie? After giving up 2 weak hits to start the game, this motherfucker came to the plate, Carlos Castro, and he did this. Damn, that was a good pitch. Now, since the broadcast didn't catch the entire celebration, let me explain to you what he did. After he hit the homer, he stood in the box and watched it all the way until it landed. Some would consider that disrespectful enough, but not him. No. Once the ball landed, he took his bat, used it as a sword, and threw it all the way back to the dugout. Let me demonstrate.
Honestly, if you're gonna use my sword celebration against me, this is exactly how you do it. Hit a tank, then pimp the fuck out of it. I just wish they had a clip of it, because it should have been all over social media. It was epic. So epic, in fact, that it's taken over Tatis's one eye closed Homer celebration as my favorite pimp job ever. Well done. And if you agree that this type of celebration is sick, I make a point of featuring my best pimp jobs and the best pimp jobs against me on this channel, so hit subscribe and help me get to 1 million subs by Christmas so you don't miss out on any of them. Anyway, now I have to go get this motherfucker back, obviously. Here's his next at bat. He didn't like the quick pitch, then he sorted on a slider, but this wasn't a strikeout, so I couldn't quite execute him yet. I did, however, draw the sword on him early, predicting the execution. He barely fouled off the next slider, and then took what should have been strike 3, but wasn't. And that's upsetting because I would have loved the window shopper execution right there. You know, a hitter who's up there just looking, just browsing. Not looking to spend any money or take a swing or take any action at all, really. A window shopper. I think he would have looked great in this brand new window shopper t-shirt from TrevorBauer.com, and had the umpire called a strike right there, I probably would have sent him one. My favorite is this speckled white one, but I think he actually would have looked best in the charcoal version. If you're into making hitters look stupid taking strike 3 as much as I am, scan the QR code, click the link in the description, or go to TrevorBauer.com and get your window shopper t-shirt today. That way, you can help me turn as many hitters as possible into window shoppers. Anyway, Castro grounded out weakly to second, so I didn't get my K. And since his teammates couldn't get any hits off me the rest of the game, that was the last time I faced him. I went 5 innings, allowed 3 hits, punched out 7, and we got the win. Even though I didn't shut them out, I still consider it a good day. I still lead the league in wins, ERA, and strikeouts. I'm still firmly in the lead for the Triple Crown.
Expelliarmus! Doors! Doors! There we go.
And they still have the worst record in Rox Arroyo's Beer and Tacos League. Mission accomplished. Now, after this game, my season took a seriously unexpected detour, so if you want to see what happens next, you can watch this video right here. Or if it's not out yet, you can catch up on all the storylines for the season so you're ready for the craziness that's to come.
I don't love the fact that my ERA went up by like 0.15 tonight. That kind of sucks, or 0.2.